Hello, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, June 9th. And I just have a simple question. Do you think all people should be treated the same? We live in a society which everyone thinks everyone should be treated the same, equal pay for equal work and those type of things. But it seems as you start that conversation, there becomes caveats or exceptions. And so we're going to look at James chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. James chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. And as you read this, tell me, do you think everyone is supposed to be treated the same? You're going to see James talking. And now James is giving instructions to his church or his congregation. And he's actually telling that some people are going to be held more accountable or judged more strictly than others. And if that's the case, if people are going to be judged more strictly than others, does that mean everyone is not treated the same? And then it talks a little bit more about, James talks a lot about the tongue, and this talks about the tongue and troubles that can go in with the tongue. But I really want to get in this conversation of, is everyone treated the same? Or do you expect everyone to be treated the same? Or should everyone be treated the same? And then, that's talking about the world or the culture as a whole. Then look at it as the church. Should everyone in the church be treated the same? Is there the same expectations of between people in the church? Do you have higher expectations of your pastors or your council, your leaders, or people who are up front in worship versus the people who sit in the pews? I mean, do you have different standards there? How do the standards differ? What are the standards? What are the standards that we're holding people accountable when we talk about in the church? And what are the standards when we talk about things in the real world, in real life, at your workplace or that? Is it just good enough for everyone to be able to do the job that they're assigned to do? That's some of the challenges that we face. I know we love to say we treat everyone equally, but when I was in the business world, that's not necessarily the case. I tended to treat people better who showed to be more reliable. If they were more reliable, then they got the better opportunities than the people that weren't reliable. Is that fair? That's some of the things that we say when we talk about should everyone be treated the same. If someone's shown that they're able to do things better than somebody else, do you still treat them the same as everybody else, or do you give them better opportunities to grow and succeed? And if you're giving someone else the opportunity to succeed, then you're not giving to somebody else. Is that fair? That's where this really gets interesting. So that's where I want to go. That's where I want your thoughts to be, especially if you're coming to my Sunday school class to talk and debate this. James chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. If you're just doing this before you go to the sermon or just coming to the worship service, go in your own head and think in real life. Because James is talking to his congregation here. Do we hold everybody to the same standard? Should everyone be held to the same standard? And if someone is doing better, do they deserve better opportunities? It's interesting because that's kind of the arguments I hear a lot, and I really, as someone who actually was operating a business, and I'm sorry, not everyone was treated exactly the same way. Tell me if that's right or wrong. Talk to you on Sunday. Until then, be safe and take care.